The harder I work, the luckier I get. Man, I feel that definitely. I love that quote. It makes me feel real good, really good. Because the harder you do work, the luckier you will feel like you get, and continue to persist. Anyways, my name is Mohammed. Welcome back to the channel, and this video is going to be about the ketogenic diet. Now, I'm sure you've heard of it, and you've heard of the benefits and the disadvantages of it, and how you should talk to your doctor before you start it, which I am going to say that you do need to talk to your doctor about it before you begin, because the process that the body has to be, and the way that the body has to use fats. Now, more on that. So the ketogenic diet is basically 70% saturated fats, 25% proteins, 5% carbs. Now, we have to understand that saturated fats includes olive oil, peanuts, seeds, sunflower oil. It also includes canola oil at some points, corn oil. This is something that you have to understand. The better ones are avocados, peanut butter, ground flaxseed. These are things, sardines, and the oil in fish is very important also. There's a lot of oil actually in fish. And these are considered HDL, or good cholesterol. I'm sure you've heard that term before. Now, with that being said, in order to be functioning in the ketogenic diet, now I said functioning, it has to work after ketosis. So you can't just jump into it one week and try it. No, there's no such thing as try it. You either do or you don't, because it can harm you. It's not a situation of maybe. It's not a situation of, does this work for me? It's a situation of, it will work if you manage it. If you do it correctly, it will help you. There's clinical studies, there's scientific studies that prove that the ketogenic diet works, and it's a very simple process. The idea is that the body stops working using carbs and starts working using saturated fats and oils. You see, it's the basic point to where no carbs will help you. This is very true. We know that. We know the body likes carbs, though. What do we mean? We might get a headache if we go without it. We might feel sick. We might feel jittery. We might feel a little bit cloudy and want to take more naps. This is the keto flu. You want to arrive at the keto flu, leave, and then you want to start. You're actually in ketosis at that point. Then the ketogenic diet starts. You start with your 70% of your diet to be saturated fats and oils, 30% of it to be, 25% of it to be good lean meats. Could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be good lean meats. Actually, it's preferred to be not lean. They want a little bit of fat in there as well, which is pretty interesting. And also 5% of it is going to be those carbs. Carbs from vegetable, deep, dark vegetables. Now, there is no fruit on here. No fruit. Zero fruit. That's important to understand, that anytime you're on the ketogenic diet and you tend to fall off of it, I just had a bad weekend. It was just one piece of candy. What's the big deal? Don't tell me. Understand that your brain is now going to transition back to expecting carbs, which would then start that vicious cycle again. So like I said, you either want it or you don't. You either do it or you don't. So make some time, cut some time out of your day, to do some research, to get together a shopping list, to change around the kitchen, to work, work with how you like to cook, use your whatever cultural foods that you like to cook, see if you can maintain a ketogenic diet, because maintaining it is what's important. Remember, you're not trying this diet, you're actually going to do it, and I believe you'll be very satisfied with what the results are. Me as a nurse, I do promote it, but now I very seldomly promote it to people that I don't think can actually handle it, because it can actually harm them, because you definitely do not want to cycle back and forth. When your body is not in ketosis, it's a normal metabolism. In other words, it's not using those saturated fats that you're having, that that 70%, it's not going to use it. But we'll be talking more, so stay tuned, and I'll continue more on my video. Okay, see ya.